Hello Cancer, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming. You're most welcome. If you're new to the channel, thank you for coming. I hope you enjoy the reading. This is a general collective reading for your sign. So aspects of it may apply to you, but it could also be reflecting in somebody else's life that is close to you at this time. I work with the 12 houses of the zodiac, astrological cards, goddess cards, tarot, fairy tarot, and destiny cards. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, as that does help to move the videos around YouTube. So we've got 10th house. We've got 3rd house. This one needs to come out as well. And we've got 9th house. Let's get some astrological guidance now. Got Libra eye balance, so you may be going into partnership with somebody. We've got South Node, and we've got Mars. So you may be wanting to travel, or you could be involved in a legal situation, or you may be wanting to expand in some way from a promotions point of view. Bottom of the astrological deck is fire element desire. Let's get some goddess guidance. Cordelia, Kuan Yin. This one needs to come out as well. Una. And then we've got Golden Opportunity, Yamanya. She's at the bottom of the deck. It's a lovely card. Let's get a fairy tarot now. It's too many. Let's see if I can get a smaller one. The Emperor. Oh, lovely. Okay. Bottom of the fairy tarot is 5 of Autumn. Let's get a destiny card now. Love. Okay. All right. Okay, so it seems like quite a bit is work focused at the moment. All right, so let's see. We've got we've got 10th house here. So this is the house of career. It's also the house of fame, reputation, and public status. So this may be, to do with, for instance, how people see you. What is your public status in the world? So this can be, for instance, going from employed to unemployed, or from employed to self-employed, or unemployed to employed, however it works for you, that, it's your status. But it can also be, if you are in a position, a high profile position, you may be changing your status in some way, going from one type of position to another. So it really is it could be, applying in a number of ways. It's also the house of authority. So this can be authoritative institutions like government, military. It can even be legal institutions or learning institutions. Something with power, a big organization of some sort. But it can be an authoritative institution. It can also be a person of authority. So this can be like a boss or a guru or somebody that you admire or you look up to. Or it could be various types of authority figures in your life. It could also be a parent, if somebody is strong in your family as a leader of the family, it could be that person. Or it could be somebody that you consider to have power or authority in your life. And it could also be you. It could also be you coming into that position where you're becoming authoritative in whatever it is, or whatever field that you've chosen, and so on. It could just be maturity from that perspective. Now we've got here Libra, I balance, and then we've got Cordelia, go outside. So as I say, I think you have been working possibly long hours, or just busy with a lot of things, perhaps trying to get something off the ground. And Cordelia is saying, go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. So this is important because what it does is it gives you a fresh perspective. So go out, spend time in nature, and just spend time, whether it's walking, doing a meditative walk, or hiking, or just even if it's in your garden. But get out in the fresh air, spend time in nature, because nature is very supportive, and it will assist you to raise your vibration, your frequency, and to actually give you a fresh outlook, to bring that, to raise your perspective and perception of things, and sometimes just to break away when you leave and you go off and you're in the present moment and you're enjoying yourself in whatever environment it is. When you come back to where you were before, you have a different view of things, and sometimes it releases you from troublesome issues or problems. Sometimes just by getting out and getting fresh air, you are removed from a situation, and then you can come back and deal with it. But it can also be that something that you have been working on, or something that you want to initiate or do, may actually manifest in the month of May. Okay. Now with Libra, I balance, this is about connecting with somebody into a partnership of some sort. So it's saying that you need to link up with somebody, or it could be a company, or it could be linking up with another, or something, some sort of other entity, to form a partnership of some sort, or a joint interest. But it's saying that it's going to be better off for you, for you to do that. So this will be a mutually supportive relationship. So this must be, where you each have, obviously you have each other's backs, but you also, each of you, your needs must be met. So this is about balance. Libra is always about balance. It's about coming together, the merging of your perhaps your interests, or your financial side, or however it is going to work. How is it going to come together? But each side must have their needs met. It should be mutually supportive, and it's about growth, and helping each other, and also using each other to bring together something, or to collaborate on something. So all of those aspects come in. It could also be that a decision needs to be made here, because often with Libra, a decision does need to come in. So whether this is going into a partnership, or some other kind of decision within this sphere, the 10th house, and it's a kind of a weighing up with the scales. It's a weighing up of what is it that needs to happen. How are you going to find balance? And it's also about looking at things from other people's point of view, or if you are going into a partnership, looking at it from both sides and so on. But your needs must always be met. Okay. It can also be aspects of appreciation of the arts. So this may have nothing to do with business. This may have something to do with you in a profession or involved in the arts in some way. So very artistic element to the Libra card. And this can be a hobby or an interest, or it could be a profession. Perhaps it's stage work or actual artistry, or in whatever medium. But it can also be creative. And it's the process of that and enjoying that, but it's got a lot to it. So it's like the arts in general, and it could be applying to a number of different aspects. It can also be media may be involved, if that's sort of putting you on a higher platform, a wider audience, which can be 10th house. So like fame, or just sort of rising, a raising of profile. But it has got a strong artistic element to it. So it could be that as well. It could also be that you need to go out into nature to spend time by the sea or in nature itself, whether it's the hills or the mountains or whatever is appropriate for you, to get inspiration for this artistic work, because some sort of aspect is coming in for you, some sort of increase, either in your profile or your reputation or its career, So something is being boosted here and focused on. And if you go into nature, you will get fresh ideas, you will get support, you will have the support of nature behind you to give you that perspective or downloads, or just a fresh look at things, But there's certainly it may be a collaboration, as I said, an artistic collaboration, or it could be a business collaboration. Take it as it resonates for you. Now, the bottom of the Fairy Tarot is 5 of Autumn. Reach out to others for assistance. It says poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. Now, this can come in with the Libra card. Money can sometimes be a focus. It can also be spending unnecessarily on like luxury things, Libra is normally ruled by Venus, and Venus loves luxury. So just be careful that you are channeling your money into necessary and things that are going to make other areas of your life grow. So whether this is investing your time and money into artistic things, or it's a business or whatever, use this wisely. But it's saying poor timing for a career change. So it may be that this is the decision that you need to be making. Maybe you've been wrestling with that, and it's a decision possibly to change something in some way. It may just be that you're changing something within your career. So weigh it up. This is why we've got the Libra card. Weigh it up, look at it from all aspects, look at it from all points of view, and come to some sort of balance, weigh things up. There may be negotiation involved. There may be mediation involved. Just see how this comes in for you. But when it says reach out to others for assistance, I do feel that is where this partnership or this collaboration comes in. But whatever it is that you're going to do, whatever you're trying to manifest, it looks like May is going to be important in some way. Okay, now it says, with the bottom of the Goddess deck, you've got your money, your golden opportunity. So I do feel something is going to come in for you. So whether this is relating to the rest of the cards, or it's to do with your career, it could be 9th house, it could be an opportunity to travel, or expansion, which can be publishing or teaching or public relations related. It can also be legally related. So, but it's saying your money, your golden opportunity, important doors are opening for you right now, walk through them. So whether you're going through a process and then you're going to get to this, or whether you're going to come to a decision of some sort, but some sort of opportunity is coming in for you. But there is going to be some releasing that is required here. You've got South Node, which is all about the releasing the past, okay, and baggage. So there's going to be something coming in for you, whether it relates to one of these areas or it's an independent issue, we'll see. So Yamanya, golden opportunity, she's saying that this is tidal. So this opportunity that's going to come to you is going to be coming straight for you. I think you will recognize it when it's on its way. You will see it. it's going to bring a lot of joy and a lot of happiness and a lot of forward motion, a lot of opportunity into your life. It's a golden opportunity. But now she's saying that this is coming directly for you. It's perfectly designed for you. So this will be something that is it may be a step up from what you have been doing. Perhaps it's a change within your current position or within what you're currently doing, or it could be this partnership opportunity or collaboration. But it's saying that do not allow fear or procrastination to get in your way, all right? Because this opportunity is coming straight for you. And all your skills, all your experience, everything that makes up you, everything that is you, your entire package is ready for this opportunity, and it will accompany you into the opportunity. But you just have to go for it, okay? You have to take that wave and go for it, and things will unfold as they're meant to. Everything is in divine timing. So what it is also saying that is, if for some reason you decide not to, then and the opportunity passes you by, then you will have to wait for the next one. Everything is in divine timing, so something else will come along in the tide as well. But it's saying that it's going to be really opportune for you to take this opportunity, because it's golden, you know, something that is uniquely designed for you, and not to fear that you haven't got the experience, or you whatever may be holding you back. It could be a lack of confidence or something. You will be able to do this position, so don't stress about that. It's also got here, use logic and structure to increase your success, get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. So with the 10th house, you may be coming in under this compassionate leader. You may be aligning yourself with somebody who you see as an emperor. So they could be, as I said, somebody that you look up to. It doesn't have to be a masculine, it can be a feminine, but somebody that you kind of look up to. They've got the world in their hands, so they're very experienced, but they've got their heart in the right place. Okay, it could also be an organization, but I do feel that this may be an expansion within your current situation. So it's either joining up with somebody or expanding within your current situation. I don't think it's a complete career change, you know. So just keep a lookout. This person may be around you currently. You may already know who they are, or you may spot them. Or, as I said, it could be some sort of shift within your current situation, and it's an expansion. And it's got more authority. This is something which is bigger, you know, it's just kind of a step up for you. But it's saying that get organized. So start organizing yourself now, and it's about structure as well. So you may need to sort of think about how you're going to put this together, come up with a plan. You may have to pitch, but don't forget, this is a golden opportunity, and you've got what it takes to do it. Now here we've got third house messages. The third house is everything to do with communication. So this is written, verbal, body language. It's how you express yourself, everything to do with that. So it can also be electronic communication. So this can be, it can also be to do with contracts and documents. So I do feel you may be getting an offer, or you may be making a contract or negotiating for something, or coming together with another to form a collaboration or partnership, or forming a sort of a joint commission or something like that, depending on your situation and what it is that you're going into here. But so it's everything to do with that. It covers documents and contracts. So you may be either giving one, or you may be receiving one, or you may be waiting for news. The third house covers all kinds of communication. So you could be waiting for news, you could be waiting for, or you could be just hearing it, you know, something coming to you, or you could be communicating some message out. Now, it may be work related, as I said, but it can also be to do with, this can have sort of relationships with other people that are connected to you, as in general family. So this can be like general relatives, aunts, uncles, cousins, siblings, that sort of thing, or it could be neighbors. Aspects of that could be coming in for you, and so some sort of communication, you know, coming in, and it could also be research. It could also be learning something, and it could also be to do with sort of the environment. You know, it could have a strong environmental leaning. It could be education of some sort. But it could also be a short journey. A short journey may come in for you. So this could be like a car trip somewhere, and maybe that's to discuss something with somebody, or it could be to do this releasing go for a short break somewhere. Something to do with that coming in. It's also about your neighborhood. So something may be coming up to do with that as well. You know, perhaps you are looking at something with, you know, perhaps you're forming some sort of connection within your neighborhood. It could be environmental, as I said. So just see how this comes in for you. Now, we've got here South Node, life's debts. So this is saying that some aspect of your, you know, this is like baggage. This can be emotional, physical, as in where you are currently located, but it can also be, you know, mental and emotional baggage. So this is normally the past. And you might find that the past really slams, the door to the past slams shut with this card. Something quite abrupt could happen. And this could be just some avenue that you thought you had available to you, or it could be an old structure that you've had in your life. Something supportive and been in your life for a long time, or something that you've depended on, something like that could just fall away. But it's necessary. It's completely necessary. And it's your approach, your attitude, your enthusiasm, and your willingness to change, which is going to dictate the transition out of this phase and into the future. If you are, you know, resistant and fighting it and complaining or unhappy about it, then it's going to be a difficult transition. So be open, be willing to make changes, look for opportunities and so on, and then it will go smoother. But it could be a little bit of an abrupt ending of something, or it could just be that you're shutting the door willingly on the past. Okay, so letting go of things, and this could be tying up like karmic contracts. So this can be, and a karmic contract doesn't necessarily have to be in a relationship. It can be a family situation, or it could be a work situation, or it could be you know, a particular way of life that you've had which is now ended. That part of your life is not supporting you anymore, or it's not appropriate anymore for your growth. You need to grow, and so therefore aspects have to be let go to bring the new in, and then you can start to grow. So there's some sort of letting go, some sort of releasing required. And you may have to, it may be very well tying up contracts that you have with people. So we all come into this life with contracts with certain people in our life. It's issues we are working through, things we are sorting out. We could be beginning contracts, we could be ending contracts, we could be tying up loose ends, we could be finishing things that have been carried over a long period of time. There's lots of ways that this can manifest, okay? Now it's saying here, Kuan Yin, compassion, release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. So I do feel this is communication related. You are letting go of something. You may have to say a few things to certain people. As I said, it could be family related, or general communications, emails, things like that. It's kind of a tying off of something, but you're going to have to be in this frame in order to navigate this period, because it could be a little bit choppy. The water could be a bit choppy when this occurs. Okay, so have compassion for yourself. Number one, don't be hard on yourself. Don't come down on yourself and start wallowing in guilt and shame or anger or fear or complaining and things like that. Let all of that go. That's all negative behavior. It's in the past. Okay, whatever it is, whatever comes up, whatever reactions come up, come back to compassion. Okay, and deal with the situations as they arise, and just release yourself, your energy from past situations. Release yourself from things like that no longer serve you anymore. You don't want to have your energy trapped there indefinitely. You need to let go of things, and then once you've done the forgiveness ritual and released that situation, then your energy comes back to you, and now you are renewed and ready to start on a new path. Now we've got here 9th house, faith. So the 9th house is everything to do with international travel, long distance travel, and it's also, if that's not coming up for you, you know, with the current situation in the world, then this can also be to do with exploration, adventure. Now, this can be physical exploration and adventure. So this could be going off somewhere for a holiday or a break or a change of scenery, or for work purposes or for artistic purposes, getting inspiration, things like that. But it can also be to do with, exploration of the mind. So this can be through learning. And this is normally through like higher education learning. So it could be university level, or it can be adult education. So you may be learning something further. You may be sort of getting involved in something which is going to help your career or help you in some way. Ninth house is also the house of intuition. So this is about using your intuition at this time, and going with your gut, using your instincts. You've got very, very good instincts. You're a Cancer. Instinctual behavior is your thing. So you may just need to withdraw periodically to get a feel for situations, to come back to your center, to work things out. But your intuition will be strong with this. The ninth house is also about philosophy, religion, and belief systems. All right. So you may be releasing belief systems, and certainly with the South Node dealing with the past, that is going to be the case. So this is belief systems or structures that you've had, that you've clung to in your life, or things that have been around in your life for a long time, could just be falling away now. And they're going to, it's a sort of organic process where you now are bringing the new things in. You may have to do a little bit of exploration to sort things out. The ninth house is also to do with things sort of, it's like processes, the seeking of truth, finding meaning in things. So this could be, you may be doing a little bit of a review to ascertain in which direction you want to go, and which direction has the most meaning for you. All right. So this is that intuitive process, that going within and looking and searching and doing, looking outwards and getting more insight. And it can also be that there are aspects of this which are related to teaching. So some of you may be teachers or going into teaching. Others of you may be involved in publishing, so writing. And you've got the third house, which does involve communication and words and things like that. So this could be coming in for you. But it has also got a public relations or promotions aspect to it. So you could be getting training in that, or you could be expanding something, or you could be going into a business, and that is part of the learning curve, or you could be involved in that as a profession. It also involves the legal side of things. So this is the law, and the higher courts come in with this house. So you may be in that as a profession, or you may be changing something, or you may be going through a legal process, or you may be waiting for documents and contracts, something like that. It could be a feature for you as well. But it's overall, it's the searching for truth and meaning, and even prophecy comes in with this. It may be relevant to you. So just see how it applies. We've got here Mars force coming in. So this is about going after something. This is getting the energy and the drive to go after something now. So with this, it's got a sort of, Mars is the god of war. Okay, so just be careful that you don't slip into impatience or anger, or driving things at such a rate that it is perceived as force. Okay, because if this is a legal situation you're involved in, then this could work against you. All right, but if it's something that you really need to work on, the best way to employ this Mars energy is in a sort of a constructive, measured way. But by all means, keep moving forward at a pace, but doing it in a measured and constructive way, because then you harness the power of Mars. All right, so it's movement. It's going after what you want. It's very bold action, and it's determined. But driven is the word. But there may be a few challenges along the way. You may have to defend yourself, or overcome challenges, or there could be some sort of laying of the cards on the deck. This is being honest and clear, and what you expect from a situation. But you may have to deal with a few egos along the way. There may be some challenges that you've got to overcome on this route, on this path. But I do feel it could also be with regards to going after something that you want. And the Mars energy is certainly going to give that to you. It's that drive, you know, to go after that hunting, energy. So I feel this is coming in for you, and it's probably this related to this opportunity or some sort of collaboration, as I said. You've also got here, on a leap of faith, take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. So, you know, with the golden opportunity here and various other aspects in this, it's saying to you that, you know, there's something coming in for you, something that you want to do, and it's going to take a leap of faith. And she's saying that don't procrastinate, all right? So I did mention that with this golden opportunity. Try not to do that, okay? Don't be fearful, all right? Don't be fearful. You know, open yourself up to this change and go for it. And you've got the universe behind you. The universe is going to support you in this. And as soon as you make that decision to leap, the universe will gather to support you. So it's that beautiful energy it's that I'm going to go for it, you know, but it's to do with your heart's true desire. And this is why you've got the 9th house. There's some intuitive and instinctive side of things which you need to employ for yourself. But in some cases, this may be to do with, it could be to do with a relationship, because you've got love here, all right? So it could be going after something that you love. So this is why it's coming in, and this is why you need to take a leap of faith. Put your heart's true desire into action. You've also got at the bottom of the astrological deck fire element, which is desire. Okay, so this is about going after what is really, really important to you. What's going to fire you up? What's really going to light that fire under you? This is a seek and claim energy, all right? Cards on the deck, this is how we're going to do it. I'm moving forward. And it's that fiery going after, what you want. But there's that desire coming in. This is something that's important. This is something that's really going to get you up in the morning. And with this love energy, it could also be relating to a relationship. You could be communicating with somebody at this time. You could be letting go of something and moving forward into the future with a person. With the 9th house, it could, as I said, it could involve travel, long distance travel, and this may be a leap of faith for you. You know, maybe you are you're going after this situation, this relationship, or whatever it may be. You could very well be going for it. And Libra is the card of relationships. Coming together in a committed relationship, or a love relationship does come in with Libra. So it could be that you are visiting an authoritative institution, or you could be applying for a visa. You could be applying for something else through the government structures. It's something to do with this, but it could also be somebody in your life which you admire and look up to, or somebody you really admire in your life, and that may be the basis for a relationship. But it could be a leap of faith. Going after this. And with the Mars energy, this is the desire and the energy. It can also be sexual energy coming in for you. Very passionate, very sexual energy coming in there. And also that's echoed with the fire element. This card can also represent that. So see how this comes in for you. And it can also be a firm but compassionate leader. So this could also represent a male figure in your life. If you are or somebody that, if you are a feminine, then this could be the male figure in your life, or however it relates to you. But this fire element desire, however it relates, whether it's relationship or business or both, or some other aspect that you're going for now, this is the seek and claim energy, all right? Go after what you want. It's that fire has been lit. There could also be like a turning point with this card. So this can be like a complete change of direction, or a shift in direction, but there's a turning point, an epiphany of some sort that comes in with this card. And, that once, and either this is going to come in, this epiphany or this realization or this change of direction, and then you've got to let go of things from the past, or this may come in first, letting go of things of the past, and then now you're going to move forward with whatever it is that's closest to your heart. So just see how this comes in for you. But it's a beautiful energy. It's a fiery go get 'em energy. As I said, just be careful, keep your temper under control, impatience, things like that, and rushing. No rushing. You want to take measured action steps. Be determined and move forward at a pace, but measured action steps. So this is requiring thinking and using your instincts as well. And powerful instincts will come in with this. But cards on the table. Be honest, be clear. You may have to, as I said, some ego issues may be coming up, whether they're yours or somebody else's. That may come in for you as well. Okay, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed that. Please take care. Have a wonderful month. And don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe. And I will see you next time.